Good morning, Dubai, and welcome back to the Love in Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today, we have the news that a young Emirati girl was rescued from a well in Fujairah on Monday. Good news there.
And we'll also be talking about a piece of fake news where 3 African men dressed as women, as Arab women, were caught in Dubai, but that's not true.
And also, drones have been banned indefinitely in the UAE, so if you're a drone user, take note.
And there is a Gotham City pavilion at Expo 2020.
And do stay tuned, because later we're going to tell you all about our interview with Ayo and Teo. They are the singers behind the super viral song that has nearly 1 billion views, countless reshares, the Rolex song. I'm gonna roll it, na 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 na.
And also be talking, and speaking of music, we'll be talking about Kumar Sanu and the Alka Yagnik's concert this weekend in Dubai. So all very exciting stuff.
But before we get into it, we do like to bring you a little bit of celebrity goss before the show, or something that Simran has found on the internet. And what is the biggest thing today?
Today it's Simon Levive. He is trying to revive himself to the public, and it's kind of sad.
Oh my God. The Tinder swindler,
really.
The guy in the Tinder swindler has broken his silence.
Yes, he has finally come out in an interview with The Inside, and he's just like, I'm not a fraud, I'm not a scam, and people don't know me, so they can't judge me. And then the interviewer, she's just like, do you not feel bad for all those women that you've scammed? Okay, by the way, guys, Tinder swindler, I'm sure no one's not.
If you've been living under a rock.
Yeah. If you've been living under a rock.
It's a show on Netflix that kind of broke the internet, because it's about a guy who meets girls on Tinder and then scams them out of a lot of money.
Exactly. So the women are still broke, but this guy, Simon Levive, after living a life of luxury, getting caught by the cops, losing everything, he somehow still managed to attain all that opulence back. And
well, we don't know if he attained it, and that's kind of the thing, because when the show came out, we know that he wasn't arrested and that he's wanted in certain countries, apparently. And this is all according to a Netflix documentary, and I love to play devil's advocate. So my thought is like, well, he's innocent until proven guilty, right? But, however, you can see he still clearly enjoys the finer things. Like, he's sitting in his apartment, it's a Zoom interview, he's wearing his Dior shirt.
Exactly.
And he has responses for everything, obviously, as you would. He's basically like, in 2011, I bought Bitcoin. I'm not going to tell you how much it's worth now.
And that explains all my fancy stuff and my jets and my designer wear.
It would.
And so do the WhatsApp conversations claiming that he has asked for tons and tons and tons of money, asked to borrow, and let's buy an apartment. Voice notes, you can fake, but so it's many crazy. Women together. I mean, he is completely delusional to me. I find him delusional. So some people might buy into the story. Like his girlfriend.
Girlfriend, and the interviewer put her on the spot. She was like, has he ever asked you for money? And she was like, of course not. I was like,
Duh. Who has he ever asked money from?
Yeah, he's basically saying it's a total fake story. Until someone is like put against a judge, I hate to throw stones, because, what if, you watch all sorts of documentaries, there's bias behind it, whatever. However, you have to side with the women in this case. Like their stories were so real. They had so much evidence, the voice notes, the messages,
transactions, details,
and the intricacy of what he did and how he played this woman was just horrific to see. And you can see how it could play out, and you can nearly see copycats, which is the scariest thing.
Exactly. And I feel like this documentary has shone the light on so many like him. Like, there was one found in Dubai, and multiple found across the world, multiple people very similar found across the world who've done the same thing, like scamming women who they've met on Tinder and other dating platforms. So it's like, okay, it's real and it's happening, and women just Beware.
Women beware. Do you watch the interview? Because do you think it gives you kind of like an insight into a psyche? Not really, because he just is like, it's not true. It's a total fake story. And you're like, but we've seen everything. We've heard the voice notes, but he still seems to be living this lavish life. You know, he has a supportive new girlfriend on his arm who's in the interview. And the thing is, when the show came out, all he did was post stories and was like, I'm going to tell my own story. I'm going to tell my side of the story on his Instagram. So it was like this whole thing that you're literally watching the Netflix documentary and then he's giving you the other side being like, this isn't true. Now he's had his say. Deny has been the road he's going. He has responses like everyone who has an interview that they have allegations against him. He comes in with his side of the story. It's up to you, public.
But Casey, this is so notorious. Like anyone in this position, any normal person, may I correct myself, would go into hiding, would maybe change their identity and maybe use that money to get plastic surgery.
But that's what he tried to do in the show.
Change his identity?
Yeah.
Like to scam women, right? But like once you're outed.
He was going, no, after that, when the first story came out in the newspaper, he went to a plastic surgeon and was like, and he had a girlfriend on his arm then too, and was like, I want to get total facial reconstruction or change it. And then the doctor was like, the only person who would do this is someone who is wanted from the law, basically being like, you're insane.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that part.
I think,
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I guess he could, like, that was his first response, and now maybe, I'm sure he knows what countries he's wanted in, and maybe as long as he's not going to be extradited, maybe he's going to use this kind of fame and notoriety in his favor, see how much he can get from it. Shihir told us before the show that apparently he has an agent in the States now, and he's working on a dating show.
Oh, God save us.
On that note, let's jump into our first stories. We are talking about a young Emirati girl who was rescued from a well in Fujairah on Monday. This is a dramatic rescue story, and we're so happy to bring you the good news on this. So rescue workers in Diba, Fujairah, they successfully saved a 6-year-old Emirati girl after she fell into quite a narrow well on Monday.
Now, a video by the Ministry of Interior shows a team surrounding a small well. They worked quickly and successfully pulled her to safety in less than 20 minutes. The girl was transferred to a hospital and looked to be in good spirits, smiling on a hospital bed and in the care of her mother.
Yeah, I think obviously following the international news story of Rayan, who was the small young boy who lost his life in Morocco after 4 days in a well, which had massive international attention. And kind of captured the hearts of the world during that rescue operation. So as soon as we see this headline, we immediately think of that. So it's great to kind of bring the good news on the other side, and the little girl kind of with her mom. I can't even imagine how dramatic and scary that must have been for her. So I'm so glad that she's just out and safe with her mommy.
Honestly. But guys, we'll move on to our next story now. Fake news. The 3 African men dressed as Arab women in a viral post were not arrested in Dubai. Now, on Thursday, February 3rd, 3 African drug traffickers were arrested after attempting to bypass authorities by dressing up as Arab women. The shocking footage, pictures of the men donning hijabs, abayas, and smeared in thick, light tone foundation, made several rounds on social media platforms, and many outlets alleged that the arrest was made in Dubai airport by local authorities, which is fake news. From news sites to social media outlets, many were under the impression that the arrest was made here, when in fact the 3 drug smugglers were taken into custody in Algeria.
And even Fact Crescendo, which is an unbiased fact-checking website, they verified that outlets claiming that the Nigerian men dressed up as Arab women arrested by airport, they also misreported the incident.
Now, Algeria police further issued a statement on their official Facebook page earlier this month, where it was made clear that the arrest happened in a North African country. Now, the trio attempting to impersonate women were part of a bigger ring of local and foreign drug and human traffickers, and the gang was caught by Algeria's anti-narcotics effect squad, and
according to UAE public prosecution, those caught committing fraudulent crimes can face imprisonment for up to 2 years or fines of 20k, whereas cyber impersonations can lead to fines of not less than 50k and not exceeding 200k, or a jail term, or both. There's 2 sides to the story. One is impersonators, because I feel like we've just jumped on from a Tinder swindler to this. Yeah. And then the second thing is a negative news story being connected to Dubai for no reason. So on that side of it, massive fake news.
Yes.
On the other side of it, it's crazy what people will do to try and kind of bypass the law at this point.
It was so funny. I mean, okay, if I take out the huge criminal aspect of it, it's just funny to see how they were completely like, it's like you take the full foundation bottle, squeeze it out and smudge it all over your face, and that's what they looked like. Had everything covered, and as soon as you pull down the mask, it's like you can see the color contrast and just see they're men. And it was, I mean, a lot of comments were like, "Give me the number of your makeup artist."
Whoa! But it was nearly clown-like. There was so much there.
Yeah.
But I just wonder to what extent, like, what's the people that they're trying to evade, like you're literally going through security who's there literally to track you, and they were caught red-handed.
Yeah, the
makeup faced.
Their pictures, they seemed very like, you know, you feel bad almost like seeing their expressions, but I guess like the things people have to do.
So true. Actually.
When in poverty, you know, like the things you do to get out of it, just like all these, you get into all these illegal activities. Of course, like there is, I don't want to justify, but of course, like every bad action has some kind of thought behind it, and you're just like, the money seems enticing.
Interesting road we're going down here.
Yeah,
it's an interesting road.
Oh, never mind. It's wrong. Super wrong.
I think the photos in particular were just quite shocking. So
yeah.
If you haven't seen them, and if you're watching on Instagram, jump onto our Facebook and you'll see them there.
Yes.
Moving on, drones have been banned indefinitely in the UAE. So this was an announcement by the Ministry of Interior on January 22nd, and that the use of drones and light sports aircrafts will be banned. So the decision was put in place in coordination with the General Authority for Civil Aviation. The ban also encompasses aircraft and gliders. It was not conferred by authorities, but residents believed the ban would be in place for 1 month. So this was back in January.
Now the ministry is extending the decision to ban drones and light sport aircraft by practitioners and enthusiasts until further notice. Exceptions to the drones ban can be granted to companies who use them for work or commercial projects.
And those who disregard the new regulations will be subject to legal action. So don't get your drone out if you're tempted. This will be in line with Article 176 of Federal Decree Law number 31 for 2021, which stipulates potential punishments or imprisonment for a period of 6 months to 5 years and a fine at 100k. So if you have a drone at home, consider the implications before you take it out. This is for our safety. This follows kind of course, the missile attacks that were launched at the UAE, which I think there was 3 that we've successfully thwarted. But this is for the safety of the public, that they're not allowing drones in the sky at the moment. So kind of photographers, businesses with licenses need to rethink. They actually made a note about people with business licenses. If you're one of those people, it's an FYI. They said the ministry is stressing the importance of adhering to the instructions to protect lives and protect properties from unsafe practices. Those who have signed work contracts or companies who use them for a work contract must contact the GCAA to obtain the necessary approvals and exemptions. So there are approvals and exemptions there, but it's basically for businesses. So you're imagining that, like, for example, my boyfriend Jamie, he has a drone. He doesn't really need to use it. Every now and then when we're in the desert, he likes to like have a little go, but he won't be going out to the GCAA. But if there are companies who do dearly need the license, you can go to the GCAA and try to get that approval.
So if you are a content creator, a freelance person who might not be associated to a company, you may want to call them up and just check where you stand, because you do not want to go and just fly your drone for the sake of content and then be fined with 100,000 dirhams. No, definitely not. But if not drones in the sky, you might see the Batman signal, because now there is a Gotham City pavilion at Expo 2020. Now, we noticed Expo 2020 Dubai dropping hints about a new pavilion, but did anyone expect this? On February 19th, Expo took to their socials to announce that a new pavilion will join the family and dropped hints about what it could be. Now, the new pavilion at Expo 2020 Dubai will transport superhero fans to Gotham City only until March 20th. And for those who have been living under a rock, the Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson is hitting cinemas soon. And what better way to celebrate than by heading to Gotham City, where it all began? Visitors can solve a series of riddles that will earn them prizes, from Batman's collectible merch to special edition comics.
So super cool. The new pavilion opened within the Opportunity District yesterday, and all you need to do is find the bat signal. You can walk the bat cave, you can unveil the truth. It will be open until March 20. Solve the riddles and save Gotham City at Expo 2020 and get familiar with the tale once again. The movie, directed by Matt Reeves, will hit UAE cinemas on March 3. Ooh. So, Batman fans, I don't know, Expo, by the way, at the moment is just like, there's such a buzz there every single day. You don't wait till the weekend. Like, yeah, the theme is now or never, because it's literally the time to go. And if you want to get a good day in, you need to be booking the pavilions you want to go to in advance, because they're so busy. Everyone wants to make sure that, you know, they hit all of the pavilions, and everyone has like their particular favorites. So do get down if you can, and if you can before March 20, this kind of, I'd say this will be insane. You walk through the Batcave.
And you know, it's not like one of those like cardboard cutouts that they just make for the sake of it. It's going to be immersive and cool and full of technology and just everything you would imagine Gotham City to be like. It's going to be at this pavilion. So I want to go. I just want to go to this.
You need to go, girl.
Are you a Batman fan?
I'm not really a massive like Batman Avenger. I don't know, not really, because we talked about it yesterday and you were like Theranos.
Thanos,
and I was like, I think that's a flask.
I need to show.
It is a
thought
flask.
You were joking. No, that's a thermos.
I feel like there's a brand called Theranos.
Thanos. That's a thermos.
You're saying Thanos, aren't you?
Yeah, Thanos.
Are there people like shaking their heads?
What is Theranos? Not the company. It's Thanos. Just
Theranos is the company owned by Elizabeth Holmes, that like massive scammer. That's the theme of today's show.
Scam.
Who told people that she'd be able to like do this breakthrough technology with blood testing.
Oh, just Google Thanos. I'm sure you know him.
I'm sure I do too.
You know him.
Thanos.
You're gonna be like, yeah.
Looks familiar.
Come on, he's like the most recognized person in the world.
No, Batman is. Superman.
Oh,
he's
Batman.
Like you. I don't know. Oh, he's from the Marvel universe.
And Robert Pattinson. Forget Batman. It's going to be Robert Pattinson.
I'll be there for Robbie. Why not?
Twilight fan?
Just a Robert Pattinson fan.
Guys, moving on to some other celebrities that will be visiting Dubai. Kumar Sanu and Alka Yagnik are performing in Dubai this weekend. Now, these are two Bollywood legends.
Bluebud Entertainment are bringing you another fabulous evening of music at the Coca-Cola Arena. Alka and Kumar need no introductions. This iconic duo are the voice of love.
Oh, now performing their most popular classics from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You can expect iconic hits from Alka such as Kuch Kuch Hota Hai and Mera Dil Bhi Kitna Pagal Hai, and the 7-time award winner for the Filmfare Awards for the Best Female Playback Singer will be joined by Kumar Sanu, who's bringing his favorites like Ye Kali Kali Aake and Dheere Dheere Se Meri to a Dubai audience.
So the event will take place on February 26th, and tickets are available now at the Dubai calendar, also Coca-Cola Arena, platinumlist.com. I feel like if you want to continue your Valentine's Day celebrations,
totally,
feel something cute with Boo.
I'm so going down there. Like, I'm so going. I am so going.
Do you have a favorite song?
All of them. Like, all of them. They have the most iconic songs. Literally, like, this playlist is every Bollywood lover's playlist. Like,
Can you sing one?
See, I don't want to overshine the two artists.
You don't want to overshine. Yeah, it's classic, Simran. You just really would. They'd be like, why would we bother pay for the show when we just saw... Yeah. Right? Who would you go with? Friends, plural.
Friends.
Okay. It's good to go watch nice love songs with your friends.
Oh yeah.
So do get your tickets now, because as you know, Simran and her friends are going down, so it's going to be very busy. Let's move on. We had an absolutely fantastic interview with Ayo and Teo, the guys behind the Rolex tune yesterday. We touched on lots of things like how success has kind of changed their perception to their friends. We also went viral.
Typical. Classic Love in Dubai move.
So, yeah, classic. We went viral on their account.
Yet again.
You may or may not know, we can't dance very well here in the Love in Dubai office. And they were like, let's do this move. We wanted to do a TikTok dance with them because their TikTok account has got like 12 million likes. So they did the tune Roly Roly, but they played a little trick on us. But you can just see us in the background, like trying to do what they're doing, but like.
You did it better than them.
No, they were. Thank you, Simran.
You did.
That's like. You know,
like, I saw them.
That lie came out so naturally out of your mouth. And it's so not true. That was amazing.
No, I see. I'll tell you. For me, it was the effort, right? You were actually moving. The rest of them were just like, not rest of them, just like very chill. It's like, you know, they were so used to it.
But it's you had to do two things at once. So you had to go. I can't remember. I think you have to move your hips and move your. No. So when I do that, my head gets confused. So I just kind of just go. No.
Can you do this?
Yeah. Years of practice when I was a kid. Smashed it. Anyway, really, really interesting guys. They're in town and we got to sit down with them yesterday. So stay tuned. They'll be with you right after this. Guys, welcome back to the Love in Dubai show. We're now joined by two brothers who have been making headlines since entering the music business. Best known for their song Rolex, which has 946 million views on YouTube. They are creators of the Reverse Day. Welcome to the show, Ayo and Teo. How are you doing?
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Not at all, guys. Two brothers who have had a meteoric rise to fame, nearly 1 billion views. What does that feel like?
Man, shit. We honestly be chilling, but we're aware of like how much of an impact that song did. Like,
kind of, yeah.
It had a massive impact. But when you listen to the lyrics, like I have to tell you my favorite line from that song.
What?
And a dab of ranch.
The dab of ranch? There's a whole bottle, man, around here. Whole bottle of ranch right here.
It's the diamonds.
Yeah.
So my next question was going to be like, did you ever actually get the Rolex?
Yeah.
These are insane. Can we like zoom in on this ice? Oh, and it's not just there. It's here.
It's my antique baby right here.
Wow. Can I touch it?
You can hold it.
You can hold it.
Are these like pride of place? This is what you're always going for? Okay.
Yeah.
These are crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of different watch styles.
Thanks, guys. These are insane. This is obviously a mark of how well you've done and what you've done. You guys have been consistent. You hustle. Can you remember the first song that went viral? Your first video that went viral?
Our first video. Man.
It was We Are Young.
So there's a style of dance called bopping from Chicago, Illinois, which is like, it's like this. It's a technique, honestly. And we both were just in sync, going like to the left and right, and it went viral. Like, did it to a Jersey mix from New Jersey. A lot of, like, we just mixed cultures together, really. Mixed styles together, and it went viral. Where
did it go viral? Like, what age did you start posting? So you're brothers, so you've obviously been like practicing from when you were kids, right?
Mm-hmm. I was like 15.
Right, he was 15.
I was like 15.
And I was 18, going on 18. Because he was going on 16, for sure. And we're 3 years apart. So he was honestly practicing way more than me. And then he inspired me to dance like him, kind of. So when we got onto the internet, we found out what was going on. Like, it was a lot of dance challenge just already going about, like from other people that was going viral. But we just hopped on them and just took over every challenge.
Why do you think because obviously, everyone's trying to come up with these dances, everyone's trying to come up with these songs. Why do you think your content, your creations kind of reach that level that the whole world now knows your stuff?
Probably because of practice. It might, I think it's because of practice. Because if I didn't practice as much and he didn't practice as much, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, right?
I'm gonna add on to that, but I feel like it's because we're brothers though too. Because our bond, people literally can see the chemistry, like, and it's different. It's a different feeling. We dance to music that I think people forget, and then the practice part, yes. Practicing is key. From the start of our video, you can see the progress on each video we post. Like, we practice it in front of everybody too. and just posting it.
That's true. Were you ever nervous about posting stuff?
No.
I mean, I still be nervous about posting stuff though. Like, it depends on like what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
So, no and yes.
No and yes.
What do you get nervous about posting?
Like, if it's not good enough to me, sometimes I don't post a video, but then sometimes I'll just post it and then everybody will trip like, oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Cause you gotta think sometimes. Well, we gotta think sometimes. Like, damn, a lot of people can't do the stuff that we do.
Yeah, cause people can't do what we do anyway, so we can really just upload anything.
We criticize ourselves,
and we criticize ourselves too much.
Kind of hard, yeah. So a lot of videos I think people haven't really seen yet.
Yeah.
Do you trust anyone else? So you obviously must have like such a tight bond. Do you trust anyone else when you have something you want to post? Do you say like, you know, say to your mom and to your family, hey guys, this is what we want to do, or is it just you two?
It's just us.
It's been just us.
Yeah.
Since we was jits.
Yeah, we ain't gonna. I don't want to get too deep about that, but I know that you know how parents like they got their own criticism too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say our father was the one like be on their head like make sure y'all bring pop locking back.
Yeah, because our dad a dancer too, so he would be like, y'all don't do this no more. Y'all don't do this no more. Like you don't break dance no more. And it's like he was right. So then I get back on my break dance and stuff. And then now I could just do it anytime I want, type. So, yeah.
Did Rolex ever get in touch for a brand collab? Because they owe you guys money at this point.
They owe us, yeah. Fuck that. They owe us.
Hey, they never reached out. We were just speaking on that. Like, should we reach out to Rolex at this point? Because we definitely need to get gifted like 5 of them each at least.
I remember we tried.
Not even gifts at this point?
No, we bought them.
Yeah, we bought them.
Cashed out.
I know, but they should be. This is crazy.
I know.
Y'all should
Rolex,
be sending us.
please. Like
we need 3 Rolexes.
Right now.
It's been 5 years since we made Rolex. We need 5 Rolexes each.
It is a constant
It's
reminder.
for every year.
But also because the song is a symbol of hard work.
Yes.
The song is a symbol of
just wanting a Rolex.
Like hunger, like.
But you guys made it happen.
We went to the mall.
More hungry than me.
We got teased. We basically got teased Rolexes. A jeweler tried to sell us fake Rolexes. That's what made me want to. That's what made me write
colorful faces
Rolex.
you could ever think of. Like
he was gonna sell it to us for $600. We called our manager, and then he was like, "Don't do it." Blah blah blah. Went back to our hotel we was living in, and then that's when I had the T-Pain Auto-Tune app, and I wanted to rolly. Blah blah blah.
Literally.
So it happened like an hour after we got teased, basically.
So he sung, I just wanna rolly with a na on an auto-tune app that's no longer in the app store. It was by the artist T-Pain. And we were just like having fun in our hotel room, seeing who can come up with the best song.
We were stuck in the hotel room.
We were living in the hotel, really. And that was like the only thing we could do. We had our game system for sure. We were going shopping, so lots of clothes piled up in the corner, just lots of drip. We just waiting on a day. We were just waiting.
We were just waiting for something.
Yeah.
And it just hit.
Yeah.
And what's it been like? Because before the interview, we were chatting, and you guys have been to Dubai a couple of times performing. So what's it been like for the last 4 years? Are you traveling the world? Do you get to see your family?
For the last 2
do you
years,
love what you
was
do?
in the pandemic, you know?
Yeah, last 2 years pandemic. Shit.
Last 2 years. So if we go back, we were traveling the world. We first trip was Dubai.
We support.
First overseas trip.
Dubai. We got invited by Prince
Mohammed.
Al Habtour, man. Shout out to Al Habtour.
Amazing.
They treated us well. We had fun. And then we went from Dubai to Turkey.
When you say they treated us well, like this is the thing, like when people come to town, they really get, they get nice time. What does that mean?
We went to the polo game for the first time, watched them play on a horse. He pulled up in the newest Bugatti at the time. Got to see a Bugatti for the first time.
Then he showed me a Bugatti he's getting on his phone.
For the next year.
And I almost cried.
Why?
Because it was blue. It was my favorite color. It's a Bugatti. Like it was like $3 million. He's like, look, it's getting made right now. I'm like, bro.
It was crazy. We met his son. He was lit. We like, bro, this is crazy. We was smoking hookah on the field.
Just flipping while they was playing polo.
Yeah, petting the baby horses and stuff. It was a great experience. He went on a yacht without me. for the first time. Like it was gonna be
my first time on the yacht was out here, so
yeah,
that was a nice memory. I woke up, he was yelling at me on the beach.
I'm like, bro, we're here at the beach with the prince.
I woke up standing up.
Where were you?
It was crazy.
Me? I was on the beach with the prince.
Oh, but he was on a yacht.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was on a
those
yacht.
are pretty good, right?
We was meeting the prince there. Though.
Yeah.
I was with the person that was texting the prince.
He missing all the
And
amazing
then-
thing. We got a magician just like doing some magic on David Blaine level, Chris Angel level. I'm like, bro, where is my brother? And they lit on the yacht. Like, I'm like, all right, bet.
But I was blacked out. Drunk. Yeah.
Are these like celeb level experiences? Have you had similar around the world? Like, can you imagine what your life is like now to other people? How crazy it is?
Yeah, what I always say is, all right, like, so we was in Cambodia, and they got, and what I always tell people is you will never know until you experience it. So
we don't know what that is here. Just
look,
FYI.
you'll never know until you experience it.
Hey, look, most of y'all know. Look, most of y'all know what we talking about.
Y'all know.
Yeah, y'all know what we talking about.
Yep,
So on that level. Yeah.
on that level.
But yeah, we, going to different countries, yeah, it's pretty much like a movie every time we step out. Like we gotta have a camera around us if we really wanted to, and if it was happening like that, I feel like the world would be like, okay, y'all boys going too crazy, but it's okay.
You're living it.
Living it.
What like your friends and your family from home, what's their reaction been like? And are you still, I guess, like, do you still have the same friendship bonds you had with your friends back when you were 16 before you became famous?
Wait, tell your side, I'll tell my side.
It's like I still follow some of them on the gram, but like, nah.
I'll say childhood.
It's only because they treat me different. They treat us different. It's not me. Shit, I'm me. They look at me how they look at us how fans and stuff look at us, right? Fans. I'm trying to go to the store peacefully. I can go to the store peacefully. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like today, I went to the mall and I was texting this girl and she was like, "Did you get recognized?" Shit, I forgot I was famous. I was just going to the mall to get some t-shirts. I don't give a like that. They looking at us like we're famous. You get it? You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
If you, that's how you humble thyself. We're very, I guess
Humble.
we down to earth or something. Cause like I still got
people say we down to
friends
earth, but
that
I don't know.
like Gabe. I'm gonna just say it. Like Gabe, he the only one that really didn't change. Probably a couple other people, but other than that, we do keep our distance because when we get around them after a while, and we finally got that time, we do peep. Body language and everything is different. It's not the same, of course.
It's just not the same. Yeah,
It's not the same no more.
at all.
But that's not family, right? That's just friends.
Family
They're supposed
and
to be
friends.
like family and friends. Yeah, because we were close to we only close to our intermediate family: mom, dad, grandma, aunt. That's it. And then everybody else just came out the blue, like, oh, what's up? I don't even know their birth. We don't know their birthdays.
We don't even know their birthdays and junk, like
shit.
stuff like that. Cousins we would see at like Thanksgiving dinners and
Christmas
junk.
only.
Now they like, oh, what's up? What you doing? Blah blah blah.
We used to get just little T-shirts. They getting iPads.
Yeah, we getting T-shirts for Christmas. They getting iPads and iPhone. I didn't get my first iPhone until I
We
was in high
getting Truck
school.
Fit, literally like by Lil
Stuff
Wayne.
like that.
At the time, Lil Wayne had this brand called Truck Fit. I remember this like yesterday, literally at our aunt house, opening this stuff.
We got T-shirts
Straight from Macy's.
They open their
T-shirts.
shit. iPad, big ass iPad.
They screaming.
I'm like, what is that?
Only one that really gave us some gives was our grandma.
Yeah,
She's the one that taught us how to dress though, like in shop.
I wanted to ask you, by the way, guys, because you look super cool, and
Appreciate
I'll
it.
never be able to dress like that. But you said she thought you had to dress like that.
She taught us how to shop and dress ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can make a simple fit look like something. Like
No.
this is a simple white tee, white pants.
She taught us anything.
Chilling.
If you wear it
It's these
correctly.
waistcoats, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do we have in the pockets?
Shit.
Do you keep things
Microphone.
there? Are they?
Got my fast charger.
No way.
Oh.
I just had to put my chain up because
A
the mic.
chain?
So it wouldn't
I know
interrupt the
what
mic.
fuck going on.
Skittles.
Skittles.
From America.
Oh, that's too funny.
What else we got?
Gotta make everything
Headphones.
useful.
I didn't know if it was for fashion.
And
or...
we got some Doka.
Oh, gosh. All the important
That's from,
stuff.
yeah.
Did you bring those Skittles from America? Do
I
we not
brought
have them
like
here?
4 packs.
I think
They
had,
just they don't
4
taste the
share
same.
sizes.
They got like less sugar in them out here.
But it's still good though. It's still good.
Sounds like a good thing, no?
America, we are unhealthy though.
Yeah, we unhealthy over there.
It's expensive
so I
to
need
be
all
healthy.
that.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
didn't want to say.
I got some Jolly Ranchers over here too.
Tell us why it was important for you to hook up with DoSomething.org.
What you know about that?
You tell us.
Oh man, that's a swab thing, right? That we did.
Oh my God, that's
crazy.
Was that a while back?
Yeah, that was like 2018. Yeah,
maybe 19.
We honestly got called up about that 3 days prior to that.
And we
shoot.
low key turned that into something.
Yeah, for real. They didn't even have.
Because all they told us was
make a dance with the swab.
With the swab, they just gave us some swab
on the spot, and we were just
on
like,
the spot.
okay. I don't know. We just made a whole dance, like
we were just doing
it went viral.
And then
Interesting.
that was kind of.
We don't honestly, not to lie, we don't know the background about.
Yeah, we don't even know what that was.
Like that was like a booking type shit. And then we did the only thing we really did our research on was Make a Wish. Like we messed with the Make a Wish situation. Like we took a kid, had a condition to the Nick Awards.
Oh,
Nickelodeon
cool.
Awards.
First David Buster's and John.
Dave & Buster's, yeah, we did our little play date. The Dave & Buster's played games, and then we surprised them because Nickelodeon surprised us that was performing. So yeah, he can come with us on the red carpet, watch the show. So yeah, it was crazy.
Tell us, before you leave us, what are you guys working on? Like, are you more on social media platforms? Are you more on music? Are you more on dancing? Like, where do you see yourselves, or where do you want to see yourselves in the next few years? What's your like big focus?
Next few years, we're gonna be some billionaires, maybe.
Maybe we will be on the brink of either right there, right under the trillionaire market.
Ownership and all of that. We're gonna be owning a lot.
Yeah,
we're gonna be taking over. Like,
and then what we've been doing, we of course since 2017 we made lots of music. So that our phone is full with songs.
Full of songs.
The songs that are out of ours, they have their views and things like that. But the songs that are about to come out and get structured into projects and et cetera, they're gonna do something even crazier than Rolex potentially. Nothing's gonna ever imitate Rolex. To tell the truth, like nothing's gonna ever imitate that song. But we definitely have other songs that can soar up to that expectations. And then acting, fashion, you can feel it out.
We get into it.
Fingers and lots of
the dancing is forever. Dancing
make our own clothes. I wear my pants backwards. I'm trying to make my pants. I'm trying to make my shoes.
What?
I'm trying to make my vest. All that shit.
It's coming.
Do you have any people you'd love to collaborate with?
Artists, Drake, Uzi, Future, Lil Wayne. I just became a big fan of Lil Wayne.
We both at the same time in Miami.
That man could rap, bro. That nigga be snap. But when I was young, I couldn't understand it or nothing. But yeah, Wayne, Jay-Z. What's that one song?
Kendrick Lamar.
Feel It On Me.
Kanye.
Right now. You be playing that, don't you?
Chill out.
Ooh, it's unreleased Jay-Z. We got unreleased Jay-Z. We got unreleased Kanye.
Kanye and Jay-Z.
We be having unreleased shit.
Yeah, we got a nice little vault of music that we personally listen to because our ears is different than most. There's other people that got the same type of musically inclined ear. And then on some clothing level, Raf Simons, Rick Owens, we'll do Gucci possibly.
Versace, my favorite.
Versace, his favorite. And then there's like some it's some streetwear brands that we're cool with that we're gonna collaborate.
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Yeah, we're gonna knock that out.
If they hear Rolex, we're still waiting. By the way, you mentioned that auto-tune app. Like imagine when you saw that Bugatti when you're at the polo, like we could do a collab. I could get on the auto-tune. I can sing. That could be the next. You're just like, no. On that note, that is like
funny.
There was like a. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Maybe later. I'll take my number.
I was about to say, I think Ace Hood done did that already. He done made. I woke up in a new Bugatti. And he was supposed to manifest that.
Yeah, he was supposed to get in a Bugatti.
We can too. The Bugatti, the yacht, the heli.
Shit, I just want a Bugatti.
Nope.
Something else. We'll get the auto-tune back. Guys, we really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. You've been stars. This is Ayo and Teo. We are back with you every single weekday morning on the Love in Dubai show. Thanks.
Shout out to Love in Dubai.
That way.